Magandang hapon mga kapamilya. We are back in San Juan, the capital of NCAA basketball, here at the Philoil Flying V Center para sa NCAA Friday live on SNA. We'll have a triple header para po sa inyong lahat. Ian Alban, Levi De La Cruz, and the rest of the Arellano Chiefs will go up against the College of St. Benilde Blazers, led by their leading scorer, Yankee Haruna. These are two teams that are determined to get spots in the NCAA Final Four, and they'll kick off our Friday triple header here in San Juan. It will be the Arellano Chiefs against the CSB Blazers, followed by the matchup of two teams that are trying to catch up. Mga naghahabol tong teams na to. The JRU Heavy Bombers against the EAC Generals. And later this afternoon, magtatapat two teams that are not only Final Four contenders but are title contenders. CJ Perez and the Lyceum Pirates against Bong Quinto and the Letran Knights. That's our triple header here on the NCAA live on SNA. Muli po, magandang hapon mga pamilya. Miko Halili kasama si Danica Jose for the first game of our triple header. And Danica, this is a match between two teams that are determined to make it to the Final Four.
Yes, Miko, I really agree. Lalo na both teams are coming off much-needed wins. So both teams are really trying to gain momentum. Lalo na they're really in a good position to be part of the top 4 teams at the end of the first round.
Now, why are these two teams in a good position? Tingnan natin ang team standings, Danica. You look at, kasi nagka-epekto na yung ruling against the San Sebastian Golden Stags. As you well know, because of the ruling against San Sebastian, nagdagdagan yung panalo ng College of St. Benilde and JRU, kaya nagbago yung team standings natin. CSB and Arellano, Danica, they're in the thick of the fight for the Final Four.
Yes, I agree. Lalo na College of St. Benilde are really gonna show a lot of defensive looks. Lalo na they know that the Arellano Chiefs heavily rely on their guards. So they're gonna be showing a lot of full court press. Lalo na on pick and rolls, they'll be showing a lot of traps. And this is really gonna be an exciting game, lalo na for both teams.
You know what's exciting? To be working with you. Working with you for this game. And because your expertise, kasi si Danica po ang laro po nito, sentro for the national team. So alam din niya paano maglaro yung mga bigs ng NCAA, a big like Maui Sarah Joseph for the Arellano Chiefs.
Yes, Maui Sarah Joseph had a great game. Last game was his breakout game, scoring 22 points. And lalo na, he was everywhere. He really capitalized on those mismatches, did those one-on-ones. He was really everywhere, grabbing those rebounds. And you'll expect him to perform, lalo na this game.
And you know, Maui Sarah Joseph has to play well para matuwa itong mga katabi natin dito. All these Arellano students who are so excited to see Maui and the rest of the Chiefs get a possible win today against a very tough opponent in the CSB Blazers. Sarah Joseph, one of those hardworking big men ni Coach Jerry Codinera.
Yes, and he was very efficient last game. Lalo na he took advantage of the mismatches of JRU, did those one-on-ones, and of course, talagang he really grabbed those rebounds and really capitalized and performed last game and got their win.
Okay, let's go to the other side of the story for the College of St. Benilde Blazers. JJ Domingo, a lot of people expect a lot from JJ, and he finally had a breakout game.
Yes, JJ Domingo has been struggling to put up those consistent numbers, but then last game he had this breakout game with 22 points, and a lot of sources told us na he got his inspiration, he drew his inspiration last game from his son, who was able to watch his breakout game, thus securing the win for St. Benilde.
So JJ Domingo and the Blazers, you look at his numbers from the last game when they won over the General, saying he wants to make it consistent, maybe make it 2 games in a row.
Yes, of course. They're gonna try to secure this win. Lalo na JJ Domingo has to help his teammates make those points and really deliver for today's game.
All right, kasama natin sa ating Friday coverage team, si Roxanne Montealegre. Roxy, what do you have for us?
Hi, Miko! Hello, Danica! At sa mga kapamilya natin na sumusubaybay dito sa NCAA Season 94, kanina tinanong ko si Danica how her experience was dito sa NCAA during her first day. And sabi niya, sobrang saya. Pero alam nyo, dito sa NCAA, every game just keeps on getting better and better. Kaya naman ilabas nyo na ang mobile phones nyo at samahan nyo kami sa saya ngayon. Use the hashtag NCAA Season 94 at hashtag Galing NCAA. And later on, you can also ask Miko about your favorite players. If there's anything you want to know, any comments, suggestions, just also visit the #1 Philippine sports website, abs-cbn.com/sports. At samahan nyo kami dito. Gusto namin marinig kayo, so huwag na kayong mahiya. At we want to hear also from you, Miko.
All right, thank you. Roxanne Montealegre will be manning the courtside duties for today. And now, let's meet the starting lineups for the Arellano Chiefs and the College of St. Benilde Blazers.
Adrian Alban, point guard. Renzel Curiza, shooting guard. Nawi Sarah Joseph, forward. Malga Cañete, forward.
Ken Segura, shooting guard.
Unique Naboa, point guard.
Carly Young, shooting guard.
Kendricks Belica, center. Edward Dixon, forward.
Justin Guteng, shooting guard.
All right, checking the starting lineups for both teams. Ian Alban, Renz Alcoriza, very reliable Michael Cañete, the hardworking Maui Sir Joseph, and Ken Segura. Starting things off for Coach Jerry Codiniano. Looking at the Blazers lineup, Danica.
So for the first five of College of St. Benilde, we have Edward Dixon to be forward, and for Justin Gutang, expected to lead his team in today's game.
And we're off unang laro ng ating Friday doubleheader. The Arellano Chiefs against the College of St. Benilde Blazers. Renz Alcoriza to Michael Cañete at the post. Double team on Cañete, top shot. Rebound for Sarah Joseph, and he scores. That's exactly what Arellano expects from Sarah Joseph.
Yes, from Sarah Joseph, he will really crash those boards and capitalize on those second chance points.
The Chiefs with a steal. 2-0 game in the early moments of the opening quarter. Sarah Joseph on the right side. Pasa muna kay Alcoriza. Lots of time to shoot para sa Chiefs. Ian Alban against Naboa. The spin, the pass. Cañete fires. So 2 straight misses para kay Michael Cañete.
You see for the Blazers, really looking at those hard show and switches for the pick and roll. Lalo na alam nila that Arellano is heavily relying on their guards to create for the team.
Meantime, there's a whistle blown and somebody was caught dancing to the wrong song. Belica caught with a traveling violation. You know, having watched these two teams, Danica, and although sa team standings, kasi magkakadikit lang itong dalawang teams na ito eh.
Yes.
But who would have the edge going into this game?
Going into this game, you know, it really depends on who's gonna start strong the first quarter. Lalo-lalo na parehong teams are coming off much-needed wins. So talagang makita mo kung sino magdedictate ng game na to, yun yung mananalo sa huli.
The both teams hoping for a strong start as Justin Gutang collides with Sarah Joseph. The first personal foul laban kay Maui Sarah Joseph, and this will send Justin Gutang to the free throw line. know, when you look at the Blazers very closely, Danica, ano yung mga nakikita mong strengths ng Blazers that would give them a really great chance of making it to the Final Four?
Well, one crucial thing that really is going good for the Blazers is their defensive system. So whichever team pa ang labanan nila, they're really showing a lot of defensive looks. Yun nga, kahit mag full court press sila or mag half court press, talagang they're trying to variate. So the team would be very unpredictable, lalo na on the defensive end.
And a good defense that time by the Blazers. Tulad nga ng sabi ni Danica, that's one of their strengths. Here comes Unique Naboa. Naboa, kick out. Belika to Edward Dixon. Shot clock down to 10. Hand off to Guta. Nice pass to Dixon, but just couldn't finish.
It was a good look by his teammate. Lalo-lalo na kung alam mo si Edward Dixon really is going to cut for that easy layup.
Meantime, a miss by Ian Alban. That was a good look. Gutang pulling up, and that's good.
It's a good shot by Justin Gutang.
Ian Alban secures the loose ball. Alban on the move. Alban to Alcoriza. Reds Alcoriza finishing the play and ties the game. A quick counter attack by Edward Dixon.
You see, if the Blazers are really doing a full court press, makita mo na kapag that was a good shot by Justin Gutang. Easy jumper, especially if it's uncontested. And it's a good thing na nabasag nila yung press. That's why it was easy for them for that easy layup.
And back to live action. First free throw is good para kay Edward Dixon. Now, a lot is expected from the front line of Coach T.Y. Kasi kulang sila ng isang malaki for today's game, Danica.
Yes, Lucho won't be able to play in today's game. That's why a lot of his teammates, lalo na the big men, are gonna have to step up and really become very dominant in crashing those boards. Lalo na, you know, Arellano Chiefs will really get those rebounds and secure the second chance points.
Segura to Cañete. Cañete, always a tough matchup for opposing forwards, and he will go to the free throw line. The foul could be against Edward Dixon.
See, Michael Cañete is really pushing and taking it hard to the basket, especially if he knows that he can push Edward Dixon inside the paint.
Cañete certainly with the ability to pour in a lot of points at any part of the game.
Regardless kung maglaro siya in the low post or high post, exactly. You know that he's gonna take it really strong and very aggressive to the basket.
Ganito yung mga ayaw mong pantayan, diba? Sa center.
Yes.
Nakakapagod pantayan yung mga ganyang player. Hahabulin mo sa labas.
Yes.
Or a player like Jerry Cordillera, for example. Coach Jerry Cordillera and the Chiefs looking for win number 4 dito sa first round of the NCAA. As we approach the 6-minute mark of the opening quarter. So who's been more aggressive in this opening quarter?
Well, offensively, Arellano is really aggressive, lalo na in securing those second chance points and setting those their teammates for easy 2. And surprisingly, they have Ken Segura here, who's their first point guard. They're securing their first point guard, pero now nakasobrang niya.
Have some change in personnel here. Ronan Santos checking in para sa Chiefs as Justin Gutang attacks and scores.
That was a open middle drive and Justin Gutang saw it right away. That's why he got that easy layup.
And a turnover here against the Chiefs.
You see, he was one step ahead from Sarah Joseph, kaya ang dali nung middle layup niya.
Back to live action. Gutang for 3. Yes, sir! Hey, love that shot. He makes it a 4-point lead for the Blazers as we enter this timeout.
Welcome back mga kapamilya dito sa NCAA Season 94. Nung nagsimula si Coach T.Y. Tang with the CSB Blazers last year, ang pinakamalaking hamon sa kanya was to handle multiple losses. Sabi niya nung player pa siya, lagi silang nananalo. Pero for today's game naman, ang pinakamalaking hamon sa kanya is to find someone who will fill in the shoes of Clement Lichu. Pero ang sure daw siya for today na magagamit nila ang kanilang pinractice sa training sa opensa. Kaya na, Danica, na-mention mo yung defensive mindset nila. Pero sabi ni Coach T.Y. Tang, mas nag-focus din sila sa offense. Nakita naman nilang nag-translate sa kanilang field goal percentage na pinakamataas this league among the teams. So tingnan natin if those statistics will be translated into a win today. Nico?
Thank you, Roxanne. Michael Cañete picking up his second personal foul. Now going back to Roxanne's report, there's a foul committed here by the Chiefs. You know, when you look at Coach T.Y. Tang of the Blazers, meron siyang quiet confidence. He's not necessarily the coach na yung going jumping up and down on the sidelines and very emotional in front of the bench. He's more very quiet, but he exudes that quiet confidence in his team.
Yes, he's very... Actually, yung buong coaching staff nila, very tranquil, very calm and relaxed. But not in a sense na...
Except for Charles Chu.
Well, except for Coach Charles. Pero yun nga, especially I'm sure that Coach T.Y. will try to change the losing habits of the Blazers and try to build on the confidence of the players. So talagang you won't expect him to get emotional lalo na you're trying to build the confidence. So instead of degrading them and putting them down, talagang iaangat nila yung players nila.
Meantime, Gutang trying to locate Yankee Haruna, and that'll be last touch on Ian Alban. You know, if you really wanted to change the culture of the team, T.Y. Tang seems to be an excellent choice given his track record and background as a player.
Yes, of course, he knows what he's talking about, lalo na about winning culture. He was a champion in Salle 2007, and I'm sure it's something that the Blazers can learn from.
So back to action on the floor. Pelica will miss, and Haruna with nowhere to go. Checking on our tweets. Good luck mga Brodies. Get the win. Laban Arellano from Brian Mecca. Really hoping that his brothers on the Arellano Chiefs will get the win today. Another Arellano fan here. Aba, ikaw na magbasa nito, Danica.
Oh, from Christian.
Oh,
Hi,
mo naman.
Hi, Christian. Sabi niya, hi, crush. And I know Danica Jose.
Ano naman? Wait ka naman kay Christian.
Hi, Christian.
Yan. Para matuwa naman si Christian. Tuned in dito sa SNA for our NCAA triple header this Friday. Chiefs with 10 to shoot. And that will be a blocking foul on Young.
Foul number 23, Justin Gutang, that is first.
And actually, the help was late coming from the corner. That's why there was a blocking foul on the Blazers.
The foul was against Justin Gutang, his first personal foul.
Free throws.
So Craniel Viloria is our guest on the line. Viloria actually did not score in their last game, so siyempre gusto niyang makabawi with a much better scoring performance. Second free throw goes in, and we're tied at 10. With under 4 minutes remaining in what has been a very quick opening quarter. James Pastoran in the ball game for the Blazers. Here comes Young. Pelica looking for Gutang. Gutang seems to be the man of the moment for the Blazers. Gutang to Pelica, and Pelica will score.
Pelica was in the right position for the drop pass, lalo na alam ni Justin Gutang na help yung tao niya.
Foul number 1, Carlo Young.
Good thing that was an easy drop pass. Nakita mo yung tao niya and humelt kay Justin Gutang. That's why he made that easy drop pass.
With 19 seconds on the
JJ Domingo, we were talking about JJ at the top of the coverage, and he makes his first appearance in the ball game para sa College of St. Benilde. Shot clock reads 12. Viloria up and under. And he was caught stepping on the line, so yung bola babalik sa CSB Blazers. 3:15 remaining in the opening quarter. 2-point lead for College of St. Benilde. Magbabalik po kami. Making a closer look at the Arellano Chiefs and one of their talented backcourt players, Ian Alban.
So coming from their previous game, Ian Alban really showed up to help their team secure the win. He scored 14 points, he grabbed 5 rebounds, and he did 4 assists for his teammates. That really helped his teammates and contributed to that win.
I know that you, of course, play center. So are you a bully to like guards whenever they invade your shaded lane?
Actually, best friends ko ang mga guards kasi sila yung papasa sa'yo eh.
Sa team mo.
They're gonna
Paano
beat
yung
you
mga
the
guards
ball.
ng kalaban? Sorry na lang.
Know your role na lang.
Know your role. Know your place.
Know your place.
Oh, good luck na lang when Danica is manning the shaded lane. Let's check what happened here.
Justin Gutang really takes his strong to the basket regardless if it's a baseline or middle drive. He either fishes for the foul or creates for his teammate for an easy drop pass.
The foul was against Cranial Viloria and Justin Gutang misses the free throw, pero apat pa rin ang labang ng College of St. Benilde. Under 3 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Great pressure defense by Pastoran. Jan Sacramento could not get the putback. Battle for the rebound and ends up with Viloria.
That's something that the Blazers should really take care of, and alam nila na Arellano Chiefs really crashes those boards, and talagang kahit yung guards nila will try to get their rebound and have that second chance point.
Now, we were talking about the energy and intensity of Justin Gutang earlier, but before that, here's what happened in the last play. A bump there by Pelica. As we swing back to live action, Edward Dixon and the Blazers, lamang pa rin ang apat. And going back to Justin Gutang, you like his energy and you also like what he's done so far.
Justin Gutang scored on 13 offensive rebounds, and the 14 points of Benilde are coming from Justin Gutang so far.
Okay, pagpasensya mo na yung sulat ni Pong Docanes, ha? Parang doktor to eh. Kailangan natin interpreter para mabasa minsan yung mga sulat eh. But it's all about the numbers. And Yankee Haruna gets the numbers with that move.
That was a great move by Yankee Haruna. Layo pa niya yung tira niya kasi alam niyang help yung big man ng Arellano.
Number 20, Jan Sacramento.
Foul was against Jan Sacramento. His first personal foul. And Yankee Haruna is our guest on the line. Very interesting that top 2 players ng Blazers, energetic players. Yankee Haruna and Justin Gutang, they're both intense, relentless players.
And talagang kapag teammates mo sila, you know na nakakahawa yung energy nila. And especially knowing na the energy comes from them, surely talagang
surely that energy will be of great use to CSB. Right, Danica?
Right.
All right. Under 2 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Oh, Levi De La Cruz, fan favorite players now in the game para sa Arellano Chiefs. Shot clock down to 6. Sacramento to Viloria. Hounded by Pastoran, and rebound picked up by JJ Domingo. To Haruna. Steps on the brakes, says, okay, let's set it up first. Back to Haruna. Yankee Haruna will lose the ball, and it will be last touch on the Chiefs. Ongolo is now in the ball game for the Chiefs, providing a lot of height there in the middle. Haruna outside. Masturan against De La Cruz. That's a fun matchup. Inside, Dixon. Dixon twirls.
That was a really good look. Lalo na nag-trap sila. And pinaangat nila, they got to draw Ongolo outside the paint. And that's something that they want to capitalize on. So usually when you trap during the pick and roll, you have to give something up. And when you give something up, it's usually the big man who pops or who rolls. Or you just reverse the ball for another post side action.
Second personal foul against Edward Dixon. So Dixon has no choice but to, he's a vital player, so muna siya on the bench. Pelica takes his place. And our guest on the line is Jan Sacramento. Ian Alban and the Chiefs looking for their 4th victory here in the first round. Angel Viloria hoping they can win back-to-back games. Domingo will call the play for the Blazers. Domingo against De La Cruz. Domingo still has the ball and he loses it. De La Cruz goes inside and a gutsy shot by Levi De La Cruz. Rebound for Belica.
That was a good shot by Levi De La Cruz.
Pastoran. Belica. Lots of time to shoot for the Blazers. Domingo on the right side. And fires a pass to the Arellano bench. Although sinasabi ng CSB pa kami nakahawak ng bola, but our officials, by the way, believe otherwise. Our officials are Dan Marabe, Oliver Angeles, and Darius Bacasya. Dariel Baila is now in the game for the Chiefs. Ongolo to De La Cruz. 1 second remaining in the quarter. Diyan magtatapos ang opening period. Very energetic start for both teams. Intense performances from key players from both squads. And that leads to a 5-point lead for the CSB Blazers. What did you see so far in that opening quarter, Danica?
It was a really good start, especially coming from Justin Buta, who was everywhere. He's taking those jump shots, he's driving those lanes, creating for his teammates. Meanwhile, we also have Arellano crashing boards and talagang looking for those second chance points.
Justin Gutang with 11 points to lead the CSB Blazers. Lamang sila 16-11 at the end of the first quarter.